New tonight here on the WHAS 11 Night Team. Just this month, new details are coming to light about a decades-old lynching case in the state of Mississippi. A grand jury refused to indict the woman whose accusations led to the torture and murder of 14-year-old Emmett Till in 1955. That woman, though, now lives in Bowling Green, Kentucky, and today a group in Frankfort called for action. WHAS 11 Night Team's Bobby McSwine is here following this story. Bobby, you and photojournalist Ian Hardwick have been talking to local leaders here with a long history back to the civil rights movement about this.
Exactly, that's right, Doug. Today we spoke with Louisville chapter NAACP President Raul Cunningham. He says the effort of the group out of North Carolina is valued and it's important to raise awareness despite the outcome.
Although it's been 67 years since Emmett Till was murdered, there should be justice for Emmett Till and his family.
Louisville chapter NAACP President Raul Cunningham says the image of Till lying in his open casket, brutally beaten, sent shockwaves.
It sent a sense of anger, sadness, and the notion that we as a people were not going to take that type of treatment.
Till was visiting family in Mississippi when he was abducted, killed, and tossed in a river. His death came after Carolyn Donham accused 14-year-old Till of inappropriate advances. Now, 87-year-old Bryant says she didn't know what would happen to the teenager. In June of this year, nearly 70 years later, a warrant for the arrest of Bryant was found in a courthouse basement, dated 1955. It was for the charge of kidnapping and was never served.
No justice, no peace.
The new twist, she's been found living in Bowling Green, Kentucky. A group out of North Carolina traveling to Frankfort Monday morning to raise awareness.
And surely we don't want her to be in the grave like the other two murderers. We want to make sure some small form of justice, as I always said.
Yes.
Any form of justice is good justice. Yeah.
I stand for my son. My son is 14 years old, and he's not going to be an Emmett.
Cunningham was only 12 when Till was murdered, but remembers the movement that was spurred, a movement he joined himself.
He was murdered. There ought to be a price.
Now he's glad to see other activists picking up the torch, still calling for justice.
And Cunningham says protests are necessary, but says the ultimate way to call for justice is to vote. The group out of North Carolina, True Healing Under God, says they will be in Bowling Green on September 17th for a larger press conference near where they believe Carolyn Bryant is living. I'm live in studio, Bobby McSwine for the WHAS 11 Night Team on your side.